Hello. I want to take a few minutes and talk about the difference between hypnotherapy and hypnosis. I get asked a lot what the difference is. So let's talk about brainwave states. So our waking consciousness right here, this is a beta brainwave state when we have our eyes open. When we go into a hypnotic trance or state, which is a deep state of relaxation, we go into alpha or theta brainwave states. Those are also achieved through meditation. And this is also where children operate from. So, from ages pre birth to ages 7 is when we are in these alpha and theta brainwave states. This is why children are in states of pure bliss. And so, during this critical time of our life, we are only operating from our subconscious mind in these altered states or other states, we'll say. I'm calling it altered because it's not a waking consciousness state. So, and we have to remember that the only job of the subconscious mind is to keep us alive and safe. So it is recording 24/7 from pre birth to the ages of 7, before our critical logical mind is formed, of what's going to keep us happy, alive, and safe. So then you layer this on top of our logical mind. But this subconscious mind, which is inexplicitly connected to our nervous system, because infants and children don't have a voice, they can't ask how to get their needs met, an infant newborn. So it's feeling its way through. We are feeling our way through life on how to get our needs met, because that's really what everybody's just trying to do, is get their needs met for survival. It's so primal. And hopefully hearing this will have some compassion for yourself and for others, now that you see when they're operating at maybe in a behavior or a pattern that is not aligned with yours. So we go back to this child operating from this subconscious alpha theta brainwave state. That is now our programming, if you will, and what's running in the background of our entire life. So this is why we develop unhealthy habits, unwanted patterns, unhealthy relationship dynamics with others or with ourselves, chronic illnesses, not able to make the income or have a job, or it can go on. And it's a wild ride of how it all plays out. So what a hypnotherapist does, myself, is we bring you into this altered hypnotic state, going back into alpha and theta brainwaves, which I always say everybody benefits from deep states of relaxation, because we can just repair ourselves. We are wired to relax. Media and life doesn't want us to do that, but anyway, so the hypnotherapist will bring you into this altered state, this deep state of relaxation. And once we're there, because we're bypassing that critical logical thinking, and once we are there, we can then make suggestions, positive suggestions of what we want. So that is hypnosis. A good example of a hypnotic state is that little sweet spot right before you fall asleep or when you wake up, that little dreamy, delicious spot. Or when you're watching a good movie and you get lost in it. Or you drive your car to work or to home and you don't even remember driving it. Those are all examples of hypnotic states, especially the driving one. That is a program running in you, that it's an automatic. And since the subconscious mind is inexplicitly tied to our nervous system, which is handling all of these automatic functions in our life, this is why we can start to feel anxiety, we can start to feel panic, we can start to feel that physiological response within our body. And we might not even be consciously aware of it, program running in our subconscious mind that's telling us this scent, this situation, this environment, this person, this everything's a frequency and a vibration. The whole universe runs on that. That's physics. And your mind and your body knows that. Logically, we might not be able to wrap our head around it. So by going into this altered state, to these deep states of relaxation, that's hypnosis. When we get into hypnotherapy, is we bring you down into these deep states of relaxation, and then we have a conversation with your subconscious mind. This is the exciting part. This is the wild part. Because then we can talk to the mind, because the mind knows exactly why you're having the heart pumping, why you're having the chronic illness, why you can't get that job, why you have this relationship pattern, why you have this unhealthy habit, blah, 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 whatever it is, etc. So we go in, we have the conversation with the mind, and we get to the root of it. We uncover it, we unearth it, we reframe it, we let it go, and then we transform it and create new neural pathways. Because that's the mind has plasticity. The science has proven that we can rewire our brain. So we can go in and rewire whatever it is we do not want to a life that we do want. And this is the power of not only hypnosis, but hypnotherapy. So I hope that helps and answers some questions for people. If you have any questions about this, I'd love to start a dialogue. If there's other questions or things that you'd want to know about, please just put your, comments, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thank you so much. Namaste.